Good day. This is Howard Martel, known as the Home Profit Coach Inc. LLC, also known as Independent Gold Affiliate Member of Genesity, proud member. Today, I wanted to share the importance of having a specific why factor. A little bit about myself, as I always state, I'm a man of God, a man of faith, a man that's very, very proud to represent the companies that I represent because of the fact that they represent honest businesses. Business has been around for a while. Businesses that have ethics, businesses that are innovative, businesses that are truthful, businesses that help show people, that have a why factor, that have legitimate products and services that are helping people on a global basis change lives and that are making a difference every single day globally. With that being said, we're going to talk about the why factor. What's the why factor? What is your reason for establishing a business? For me, my journey started back in the early 1990s when I was in Hawaii, when I was stationed in active duty. You can see this, my shadow box. It's, excuse me, it's 5:20. I had my cup of coffee at 4 something. See, what I've learned from my studies of fellow entrepreneurs is that we get up early in the morning, start off right. We start off with motivational stuff. Like what I've been listening to is I was listening to on Spotify, Courtney Epps and a gentleman called Eric Worley from one of my other ventures called Carrot Bars. They share different motivational things. This guy teaches affiliate marketing, network marketers, different direct selling techniques. And she's a certified financial accountant, and she teaches people the value of her why is she wanted to teach people the value that you can still work for somebody, which we call that a W-2, working for somebody else's dream, right? With nothing wrong with that. I still work for another great company in the cybersecurity realm because it still pays me very good money. And I believe in multiple streams of income while I'm continuing to build my business, as I continue to screech forward at earning money and replacing that income, just in case that job, which as us network marketers and affiliate marketers call it, just over broke, because a lot of people are just over broke because of the fact that because of taxes without having a home-based business. And I'll discuss that later on. I've got a system I use that I'll be sharing with the audience that I've been using for over 30 years that has helped me consistently save more and more legally in my taxes. But it's on a podcast on Spotify, on any of these other things. It's called GoPro with Eric Worre, and it's spelled W-O-R-E-E. And her name's Courtney Epps. More relaxing, less taxing. And I've listened to it before, but it's very powerful how she talks about it and how she started out, how she was excited about saving money for fellow business owners because she did it in the corporate realm, and now she does it now because she started out in network marketing herself, and it was hard for her to relate to network marketers because she was taking it as a business sense and applying it in that concept. So her why was she was trying to help people, but she had to try to relate it to them, and it was hard. So she said, I'm going to step out of that realm, but I'm going to do it nationally and globally and help people. And that's how she does it, by traveling and helping people while still building her personal brand nationally. So that's her why factor. My why factor was while I was in the military, somebody introduced me, one of my shipmates introduced me to e-commerce and say, hey, you can make money doing this. And I'm like, so I tried it multiple times, failed. And then I finally found a company at Homeprofitcoach that I partnered with World Profit. We celebrated 25 years, August 25th. I recently, in December of this year, I will celebrate 10 years with that company. I have built a list, hold your breath, of over 92,000 people thanks to their system. 92,000 people have come through my doors using nothing but graphical landing pages and the weekly training that they showed me how to do, okay? That's pretty impressive. Now, I transfer that over to Genesity, and I'm using landing pages in the same concepts, and I'm building quite a good group over there too. So you see how one company has helped me build my masterpiece at Genesity. Well, guess what Genesity means? Genesity means family. So you see how I've grown one family over here, and I've grown another family over here. And good day, Cook Burn. And how you doing today, buddy? I wanted to thank you for coming into the Home Profit Coach. I'm talking about the why factor, why we start a home-based business, and some of the and the importance of our why factor, and why I started my home-based businesses, and why they've been thriving over the years. It's because I never gave up. I never gave up. And so what I wanted to share with the audience is just examples of what I do with landing pages, for example. So bear with me, and I'm going to share with you examples of what I do. So just hold on a second. I just got to get to the page that I need to get to. I'm going to give you examples of typically what I see with marketers when they go directly to their pages, right? So this is directly going to their pages, right? This is what you shouldn't do, and I'm gonna share with you what you shouldn't do. You shouldn't do this. I'm gonna share you all these links right here. Boom. Here. You shouldn't do that. That's one thing you shouldn't do. Now, I'm sharing it out to the audience just as an example. Now, what you should do is this. This is what you should do. You should use a page like this. And this is our power line system, okay? This is a system that a person can join for free, and you can start earning money with us in Genesity, right? Genesity has multiple streams of income. It's a great program. It's been around for 3 years. This program here, I love it because we have some great products. We've got great owners of faith that line up with what I'm doing at the Home Profit Coach. So those are two examples of what I have at my fingertips. So a person comes in, they sign up for my Genesity website. I have a complete system that I help my team with. So guess how big my list is already at Genesity already? I'm almost close to 300 people under me already. I just started this officially a few weeks ago. I started out as a customer. As a customer using, hold on a second. I want to show, this is show and tell. Hold on. Where's my beacons at? Alrighty. All right, Cook and Burn. This is our beacon technology. This thing here allows me to broadcast to any iPad, iPhone, and Android device within a 50-mile range. Zip codes, this is another one. Okay. I got a cool little kit that they gave me too for Genesity. We also have brochures. It shows people our different products and services and how we also can target it to our worldwide audience and our different products and services. I also have the Boom, which is the USB version, goes to 250 feet. I have the Blast, which is 984 square feet. And also, when the batteries are put out, they can also go out to a certain thing. And we have the CBD oil, and we have our energy product. So you want to save on energy, that links that I provided you, I have more information on my blog. I'll share that out with the audience because guess what? Who doesn't want to save on their energy bill? That's another thing that I do too, is we just released an energy product that I'm very, very excited about. So what I'm going to do is I believe in sharing is caring because guess what? I want everybody to know about these products and services. And we do have on my blog, that's another thing that I do is I share things with people because I want people to know about Genesity and how they help people. Now, this is international. We're opening up a London office coming up very soon. Also, for the ladies in your life, we have magnetic lashes and the eyeliner. And that's it. That's a little bit about Genesity and some of the products that they have. But we have innovative products, and that's what, here in the United States, that's what the FTC is looking for. I love it because I just share where, that's my why factor. That's another thing, is that I have innovative products that I utilize. And I use this, guess what, at the Home Profit Coach. So the Home Profit Coach, if you go to facebook.com/Home Profit Coach, that's where my baby came from, right? That's my business page. And where you see everything come into fruition, all my stuff funnels through that. So one of my landing pages, you'll see, I love sharing with people. If you go to homeprofitcoach.com, is I created this myself. And this is me speaking, actually, at top notch. And what I love about it is that I'm able to share with the audience tips and techniques on how to properly market, how to properly leverage the list. And that's how I was able to build a list of over 92,000 and growing, okay? In less than 10 years. Now, this list, I know how to market to because I can market Genesity or any products or services that I have while still having them dripped on about my other products and services that the Home Profit Coach has, because the Home Profit Coach is about traffic, about how to properly, every single week, if you do decide to join me at Home Profit Coach, you're going to get coached by our CEO and president, George Kosh, who has run the business at our company for 25 years. So you're getting 25 years of experience. So it's cool what you get. So Cook, so far, are you following along of what I offer, you know, what I'm talking about when it comes to the expertise of what the Home Profit Coach provides? And this will be recorded for the audience too and stuff. And that's what I love about it, is that I'm able to, you know, sharing is about products and services, right? It's about understanding. Now, the other thing I wanted to share with people in the United States is the tax savings, okay? The other reason every single person should have a home-based business is the tax savings. This book right here is the 19th edition. This is the latest edition. This edition here, you should get a copy of. It's an investment of approximately $30. I've used this system for over 30 years, okay? 30 years, okay? I've been doing this for 30 years. It's called The Windfall Tax Savings Approved, Small Home Business Tax Savings Made Easy by Dr. Ron R. Mueller, MBA, PhD with Reggie Cochran, DCH, CPMA. Includes special endorsement by George Madu, founder and publisher of the Network Marketing Magazine. This is the 19th edition. This is the latest edition. Okay? New York Times bestselling author and co-creator, Chicken Soup for the Soul, Mark Victor Hansen said, I love Ron's important book on tax savings. I want every patriotic American to read it, absorb it, use it, and keep vastly more of their hard-earned money. This is another reason every person that is paying taxes should have a home-based business. All right, so the most important discovery that he talks about on page 11, the United States has two tax systems. I'm going to talk about this. This is about the why factor. The United States has one tax system for employees, which includes most Americans, and very different and much better tax system for business owners. Employees are very limited in what they can write off, but business owners engage in earnings or working towards earning profits are entitled to a wide variety of deductible business expenses in the pursuit of that income and businesses. First, a little background on the American tax system, or should we use the plural tax system, since we have just said there are two tax systems in America. Think about that. The first type of taxpayer is the employee, which is most of us. when you start a home-based business, I don't expect people to quit their job, right? I want you to still have that money to provide for you, because it's going to take time to grow your business. I still love what I do. I love the company I work with. I love coming into work. I love synergizing with my team. But I would love to be able to work from home too, but I still make really good money doing it from my computer using technology, and I get great tax savings, and I have a team. I have A&Z Bookkeeping that's been doing my since I've come out to Virginia for almost 8 years. They keep me on the straight and narrow. They know what they're doing, so shout out to them. That's who does my bookkeeping, or mainly not my bookkeeping, but my taxes for me. But eventually they will be doing bookkeeping, because the way I'm going with Genesity and this, I'm going to have them do it, because eventually I'm going to have to pay myself. I'm not paying myself. I'm not taking a salary from the Home Profit Coach or Genesity right now. But when this thing starts blowing up, because guess what? Howard Martell is going to be on TV soon. That's another thing I got to announce too. We'll get that after. I've got to announce that too. All right. So employees work for someone else. Most taxes fall into 2 categories. They have a very few deductions available, usually just mortgage, interest, real estate taxes, standard itemized deduction, gifts to church, charity, and contribution to retirement plan, essentially for employees. Step 1, work hard, earn a decent wage. Yep. Immediately lose a huge chunk of those hard-earned wages or taxes. Step 3, then you get to live on the leftovers. It's called take-home pay. Second type of taxpayer, the business owner. That's the Home Profit Coach, people. Business owner, on the other hand, gets to write off lots and lots of expenses, from office rent to laptops to furniture to office supplies, cleaning crews, etc. Business owners have very different and far off 3-step tax system. Earn revenue from selling goods or services. That's what I do. Earn from revenue from selling goods or services. Spend whatever they need to operate expenses to keep the business financially solid and growing. They pay taxes only on what is left over. A long list of deductions commonly available to business owners include mortgage, rent, yep, gas, electric, water, sewage, think about that, yep, cleaning crew, dust, vacuum, empty trash, computer, copier, scanners, advertising, promotion, papers, pens, postage, bank fees, desks, sofa, coffee tables, office furniture, depreciation, mortgation, legal, professional services, cell phone services, magazine, books, education, you name it, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going through the whole list. Guess what? Business will get a whole lot more. Company cars, holiday gift packages. If you operate any internet e-commerce business, that's me. May also include internet access fees, web hosting fees, that's me. Computer extended warranty costs, that's me. Ink, that's me. Spyware, antivirus subscription, that's me. Routers, that's me. Surge protection, that's me. That's me. If you operate an insurance or real estate business, also includes advertising, license, sponsorship, signs, promotional material. If you're employed, how much you're really paying in taxes? The answer may astound you. Taxes represent by far the largest single expense for an average American employee will ever incur. The amount withheld from your paychecks for taxes before you see it is probably more than your mortgage or rent, plus your car and related expenses, plus your food cost, and plus your healthcare expenses combined. When you add together federal taxes, state taxes, Social Security taxes, Medicare taxes, sometimes county or city taxes, and all the rest, and you're like, the average wage owner, you could be losing at least half of your hard-earned wages before you see your paycheck. Now, most people leave and they pay their fair share of taxes, but do you think half of your hard-earned wages is fair share? I don't so, people. That's where a home-based business comes in. Do you know why our government uses payroll deductions? This is where I'm going to close at. The payroll deduction as its method of collecting income tax. Here's an educated guess. What if you earned $1,000 in wages and your employer put it all in your paycheck? But then, as soon as you got it, immediately had to write a check to the government for $500 to pay your taxes, 50%, leaving you only $500 out of your hard-earned $1,000 to live on. What do you think would happen? There'd be a taxpayer revolt. That would make the Boston Tea Party look like a child's play. That would happen. So what does the government do? They make your employer withhold all those taxes from your wage first, and then give you the part that is left over after taxes have been siphoned out. That way, they're hoping you won't realize how much of a huge bite Uncle Sam is taking out of your pay. Excuse me. The IRS collected $2 trillion from nearly 200 taxpayers last year in enforcement actions, their term for audits. Raked in another $50 billion. Those numbers are from the IRS commissioner himself. Think about this, people. These are real numbers. The only way to snatch $2 trillion out of the pockets of 200 million American workers without a revolt is if they withhold it before you see it, showing you only the leftover parts, commonly referred to as take-home pay. Think about it. Businesses don't pay taxes on their gross income. They pay all their expenses out of the gross income first, and then the taxes they pay is a percentage of what's left after paying expenses. How much less would you pay of taxes if you only had to pay Uncle Sam a percentage of money you had left after paying your bills first? Instead of paying taxes first, you would pay a whole lot less in taxes. That's for sure. What if you're allowed illegally to treat an office portion of your home like business treats space in an office building, which is tax deductible? And what if you could convert some of your personal expenses you're already paying for into business expenses, which would make them tax deductible? You think that would make a difference in the amount of taxes you pay? Of course, a major difference. Very important advice. No one should ever start a home business for the primary purpose of getting new tax deductions. That's not the intent of the law. Frankly, it just doesn't work. Tax deductions should be the result of having a home-based business, not the reason for it. Here's the good news you've been waiting for. It is possible for an individual to get the most of the same tax breaks as a big business owner can get, even more. But before we continue, I have to ask you an important question. Would you mind if I turned out to be both 100% legal and really easy to cut your taxes significantly? Would it be okay if what I'm about to share with you is not all complicated? I'm serious. Some people really believe no pain, no gain, no matter what. And many people that if it has to do with taxes, if it's easy and legal, my tax guy would have told me about it. Don't believe either one. They're both wrong, as you're discovering for yourself. But first, let's share with your story that I told is true. It may or not be, but in either case, it serves as a great example. Back when Coca-Cola was a new company, their business was selling syrup to soda fountains. When they combined the syrup with carbonated water to make a soft drink called Coke. One day, a visitor called on the chairman of Coca-Cola Company in Atlanta. He said, "If you decide to act on the idea I'm about to share with you, will you give me 1% of the profits you make of it?" The chairman agreed, of course, because if the idea was a good one, he'd gladly pay 1/2% because the Coca-Cola Company would still keep 99.5. And if the idea wasn't any good here, and the idea wouldn't cost anything. So the visitor leaned over and whispered these two words: "Bottle it." Those two words soon made the visitor a multimillionaire, according to the story. Was the idea of course not. Was the idea powerful? Absolutely. Why did I want to share that little story with you? Because just like bottle it, what I'm about to share with you next is not complicated, but very, very powerful. If you operate a legitimate home business, the Home Profit Coach has one. Many of them, Genesity, 3 years, debt-free, Christian-owned. The owners are Christians. Home Profit Coach, Christian business owner. 25 years in business, the president and CEO. They will train you. They are your ultimate sponsors. If you can't reach me, they will train you weekly. They have a system. You treat it like a business, you get these deductions, especially in the United States. And if your country allows you certain deductions, they'll get the same thing too. That's what I love about it. A business gives you, any kind of e-commerce business gives you the best deductions, and it gives you the best chance to be able to create for you and your family a better financial future than trying to rely on a job, which stands for just over broke, as we say it, because you could be living paycheck to paycheck. All right. If you operate a legitimate home business with intent to make a profit, you can qualify for the most of the same deductions as a brick or mortar office business, plus some additional ones. In addition, even more expenses associated with your home office can become deductible when your business turns profitable. Yes, and they get rolled over. Trust me, I know. If you're working Wondering when this amazing new set of tax laws were passed and why you haven't heard about this is going to surprise you. Much of what's in this book is not new. Seriously, most of these tax laws, codes, and court rules have been in place for a few years, and even most of the newest ones have been effectively retroactive. Some of these are not new, just new to you. IRC Section 280AC to you. Are you just starting your own business? If so, here's more great news. This tax benefit is relatively new. Congressional law now allows taxpayers to elect to deduct up to $5,000 in new business startup expenses, up to $5,000 in organizational costs in the tax year in which the business begins. This is a huge benefit for small business, home business starters. Think about that. $5,000 they will give you to start your home-based business, okay? Startup costs are those expenses which occur before you actually begin offering goods or services for sale. The money gets spent getting ready to open a business. They're pretty much the same expenses that will be called business operating costs once the business actually operates. Examples of organization costs are fees for business license or costs of setting up a business entity like an LLC or corporation. I am a corporation. I'm an S Corp. Cost me $50, and other expenses to set it up. It was pretty simple. By the time you finish reading the book, you'll have a thorough understanding of 3 systems that are vast majority of American taxpayers. The most preparers do not understand, at least exactly what deductions the law allows, how to qualify to use them, what records will make. All right. And as I talked about this, the next one will be your small or home-based business could legally qualify you for thousands in new tax laws and benefits. So that's what we're going to close at. Well, I was going to share with you the exciting news. So let me find that information for you. So just bear with me. As I said, the Home Profit Coach is going to be on TV very, very soon. He's excited about it. He's partnering with his good friend Duke White at Coming Soon Jesus. We're going to be on the nowtvnetwork.org. I'm one of his sponsors, so my products and services will be featured. I'll be one of the sponsors featured, and I'll be actually talking on his talk show about money, faith, about entrepreneurship, and it's gonna be fun. And then we'll be in front of a live audience. We also it's going to be cool because I've got a good feeling about this. I believe God's going to bless this. He's going to help me reach more people. People are going to know about this technology. They're going to know the features, CBD oils, and how they can help, whether it be more migraines or whatever ailments that you have. You say you have a short elements that help, you have a sore shoulder or whatever elements that's like I deal with migraines, for example, and they're feeling pretty good today and stuff. But I wanted to share with the audience that because it's exciting. It's very, very exciting that we're having this opportunity to be able to reach not only a group of believers, but we're going to be on a national platform potential for. So here's the information right here. I'll share out the information before I go and stuff. I just wanted to share the news and stuff. It's awesome. What the blessings that are be coming on when it comes to. And we are looking, if you're in Hampton Roads, we are looking for vendors. And Duke is the person to talk to. The Now TV network is where it's going to be showing. And here's the channel for that. And also we're looking at WTKR3, which is on, it follows Steve Harvey. Think about that potential too. And we all know who Steve Harvey is. Think about that. Everybody knows who Steve Harvey is. Here's another one. Hold on a second. And you scroll down Duke's page, you see what Duke's about. And then I also want to, hold on a second. There we go. This is sponsors here. I've known Duke for the last couple of years. He's had his ministry at Coming Soon Jesus for a while. Here's the sponsor information. And the shows have been started to get recorded. September 13th is our first live audience. I'll be in the front seat with my wife. We're excited about it. We're excited about the opportunity to be able to spread the gospel, to talk about business, and to help encourage people that you can succeed. A college student, you can have a home-based business, work it. You can be a successful entrepreneur. You can be a disabled vet. You can be able to be a success story. If you visit any of my businesses, subscribe to my list. I do offer a marketing consult. I can be reached at 757-2886. I do offer free consult. It's limited to 10 minutes. You can schedule yours after subscribing, after filling. With that being said, I wanted to thank you for listening and listening to the value of what a home-based business provides, and understand my why factor. My why factor is to help you. If I help you and your family save money, as I said, the things that are coming down the pike, if I can help save you money in your electric bill, I've got information there. Potentially 45%. I'll be doing videos, because when I get that product, I'm sending out my money order this week to put my pre-order in. We're going to get that installed. We're going to get videos, and we're going to save money. And we're going to help you save money in Hampton Roads and globally, because there's that product's coming out. We're excited about it at Genesity. There's other products coming out. We've got a London office coming out. So if you want to join Team Gold, independent affiliate, associate of Genesity, Howard Martell, I'm looking forward to working with you. I've got a complete system. I've got a team. Genesity means family. Come join our family. You can join for free. The link is above, and start earning. We pay out, the company pays out one of the highest compensation plans in the industry. We'll show you how to build your list. It's free. They've got a power line system. It's in there. You build. This is the crazy part. First 25 people that you bring in free, you got to get one paid member. You get cycle and power line. It's crazy. Tim explains it on the webinar. We do have a webinar coming up after Labor Day, 8 p.m. Don't want to miss it. We have a limited amount of seats there, and they're going to talk about Gen Energy. They're going to talk about Gen Ease. Get your order in for Gen Ease. It's a roll-on. So if you're suffering from all kinds of elements, you get your special order in too. That's coming up. Actually, you can get your special order in, and I think that special order expires, I think, September 3rd, and it goes up. The price goes up. So I got my order in. Trust me. I'm trying to try everything I can to alleviate these migraines I have. God bless. And the Home Profit Coach wanted to thank you for watching this video series, the why factor, and why you should start a home-based business, tax savings, a difference in your family, and a faith-based organization to help you and your business grow.